So here I am in San Francisco, and I've been seeing clients these last 2 weeks. And as chance would have it, and perhaps the universe organized it, I've been seeing a lot of children. And it inspired a thought in me. It started actually with a 1.5-year-old baby boy. And my job was to interest him in seeing, to take him out of the apartment and get him to look at things, because that's basically his treatment and basically all you can do with a 1.5-year-old. They don't follow directions that well. So we left the very nice apartment in the Mission District and headed down into the streets to a park, to a play park with swings and such. And the thing I kept trying to look around. I was looking around like, okay, what can I interest a 1.5-year-old in? And it was really hard. There were signs for coffee, there were parking meters, there were cars, and it's like, oh, maybe a motorcycle, maybe a truck, maybe a fire engine, things like that. But they were far and few between. And then once we got to the park, it was like, okay, well, now he can swing. Now he's got, we've got some toys, some sand. It was better. But what I was really craving were nature. There were some birds, maybe, but not a lot of nature. And I realized how, in some ways, foreign our urban environments are to our natural vision. Things that infants would be interested in. And then I hit a similar roadblock. I was treating now a 9-year-old who's starting to get nearsighted from basically going to school. And again, I was like, okay, I could do a lot of the exercises with her. But when it came down to looking in the distance, I was trying to find a view. They have a very nice home up in the hills. But, the economics being the way it is in the Bay Area now, the houses are very close together. Even the backyards are not large. And the views, you're looking out at other houses. So the one view we had was on other houses and, a hillside, but the hillside was not that interesting to look at. And again, a 9-year-old's like, gosh, there should be something more interesting to look at. And it finally came to the conclusion, just forget looking out this window. You gotta take her to a park, somewhere natural where there's animals, ideally the beach, And here we are in the urban environment, and there goes the construction crews. Anyway, it just reminded me how necessary nature is to vision. And how we call it natural vision improvement for kind of a reason, that we're trying to return our vision to its natural state. And the more we can be in nature, the better. And it also reminded me about why the School for Self-Healing is so well located. I was actually involved many years ago now in moving the school here. And Meir was going on and on to me about how great it was, the location. And I'm like, okay. And now I really get what he's saying. The fact that we can walk to the beach and do eye exercise on the beach is a huge advantage. So anyway, if you came and do the training, you will be experiencing that. You'll be in the classroom, learning your anatomy and using your brains, and then rolling around on the floor using your body, and then you'll get up and put on your shoes and go out to the beach and do your eye exercises, body exercises in nature. And it really does prove to be the best environment for that. So please sign up for the training and come experience San Francisco's best beaches.